Alright, so we have a troll, a drunk troll, that has just finished eating someone and is now staggering towards us and, well, the river that divides us.
No, not quite that. He's in the process of finishing off his chicken wing, or actually human arm.
It was not a chicken wing.
And he is still drinking from that cask of brandy or hard liquor or whatever it is. As he sort of staggers towards, well, he was back here, and then he's just sort of staggering around here and heading this way. And he is looking kind of puzzled slash unsteady and trying to figure out what he's going to do.
Alright, so where are we at this point?
Alright, so we are on the other side of the river.
Yes.
We're close enough to the river now that you know that this is not just a stream. This is rapids. This is over towards this side is the river that goes through Burns Run.
Mm-hmm.
It goes through a bit of a narrow stretch here, and then it really picks up speed. This is very fast-moving water, and it goes over the waterfall here.
And that leads towards the chasm, which we crossed before, which is a long way down.
Yeah, this is a long way down. This is the ravine that we originally crossed way up north on that tree.
Mm-hmm.
This is down in the ravine. We can't really quite see it from our current angle.
Okay.
The troll is just standing there, trying to just swaying a little bit, not sure what he's going to do. And then you hear a really large, bellowing roar from down in the ravine.
Okay.
You can't see the source.
No.
But the troll up here shakes his head a little bit, looks down the ravine, doesn't seem to really care a whole lot, and it's going to decide what it's going to do.
What of curiosity, how far across is the river?
It's about 40 to 45 feet across.
That's not Misty Step range.
Decided to do in a very slow process. It throws the rest of the arm into his mouth, chews on it, drinks the rest of the cask, looks at it, seems kind of blurry-eyed for a second, looks at us, hauls back, and throws the cask at us.
I assume at disadvantage, because I can't imagine... well, it's drunk, and we're probably outside the range of throwing improvised weapons.
People across there that it wants to hit.
Okay.
Alright.
Who was it aiming for?
That's what we're going to figure out. As it has... Where's your plus to hit that?
I mean, it only has 2 targets in reality, but who knows how many of us it's seeing.
Decided to throw it at one of us. Well, one of the 4 of us. And it rolled a 17 to hit, so I'm going to see which one it's hitting.
Well, that'll hit me, even through shield, so...
Well, odds. You like odds, right?
No, wait, odds is usually you, and evens is usually me, but that's when I roll, so...
That's fine. We'll roll. Roll the 5. And my odds are... Right?
When I roll, your odds and I'm evens. That's just...
Alright, so that's fine. So it's throwing it at me.
But there's 4 of you.
No, there's only 2 of me. So I'm going to give it a 50-50
okay.
chance that he's the right one of me.
This is like having a mirror image, but...
Yeah, this is kind of an odd mirror image. So it throws the cask, and it sails right past me, like right where my chest would be, but a little bit to the left, and it shatters the cask.
On the ground.
It's like, oh, I got it. And then it's confused again, because it didn't really hit anything, but it thought it had hit something. It doesn't know what it's doing. So,
Okay. Okay. I have a 6, so I assume that means I'm probably going last in this.
What's your initiative?
I added it in already. It was 5 plus 1.
Alright, so
6.
I have a 6 as well. I have a 6 as well.
Oh, but you have a higher dexterity.
Yeah, so I'm going ahead of you.
And the troll...
Oh, he's way ahead of us.
Not surprised.
What's your dex modifier? He has a 19. So he's going to decide what to do. I wasn't really expecting the 2 decisions for him. That's really a lot for his brain. That's what he's going to do. He walks over to the edge, like right on the edge of the screen. So right about here. Climbs up on this. Looks in the direction of here. And you hear one steady, but he lets out this attempt at a bellowing roar.
But given how much he's drunk and eaten, it might just be a belch.
It comes out as something.
Okay.
He isn't spewing any chunks or anything, but he does make a loud noise. And he's just saying,
Okay. Whatever was in the ravine, presumably.
yes, but we're too far back to notice. That brings us up to me. I'm not entirely sure what to do with this, but I do want to see what he is bellowing at, so I'm going to walk forward. I'm going to go on this side here, and I'm going to look down into the ravine.
Okay.
What I see is that log.
Yes.
It's really a huge log. It has been cut down and is now spanning the ravine down there. And there seems to be 4 or 5 humans who are using axes and adze to try and shape this log into more of a bridge. And they are being overseen by a troll. So it is currently looking up at this
2 trolls?
and is saying something.
I don't speak giant, so.
It's very hard to hear anyway. Even the troll who understands the language, even though he's kind of tickled, doesn't seem to really understand what either. And the one that's downstairs, the one down the ravine, I tell you, is getting very frustrated at this.
Okay. Is that your turn? Alright, well, we are kind of in combat, but I wanted to try this anyway. It might knock him off, might startle this troll, knock him off balance. I'm going to move up so that I have a clear view of,
Sorry, I'm just adding a second troll into the initiative order.
well, I definitely don't want to fight 2 trolls.
It has a 7. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, my bad. It has a 5.
Alright. Second troll. Is something I was hoping not to have to write during this.
Come on. Only a troll.
Short one of the hardest creatures to kill in D&D at times. Alright, so I just want to move up so I can see see the space just in front of where that troll is standing on the remains of that bridge in the water. Alright, just in front of that, I want to be able to... I need to be within 30 feet of the water in front of that.
So you want to be within 30 feet of that spot?
Just the water in front of him. It doesn't have to be that exact spot. Just the water in front of him.
Okay. So you want to be roughly about here?
Sure. Alright, and I am going to cast Shape Water,
Okay.
which is a very not exactly combative, but so I can choose an area of water with the sea within range that fits within a 5-foot cube. I can manipulate it in the following ways. I am going to cause the water to take on a simple shape of just like the vague outline of a person's face.
Yeah.
So it's not much detail. So it's the basically almost like a.
Where all of a sudden the Abyss movie.
It just comes out of the water, and I can animate it and have it take on that shape, and just it doesn't make any noise because it can't. It's not going to make any noise over all the bellowing and the waterfall anyway. But it's going to be just a face, and it's going to look like it's kind of like screaming in the water right in front of us. I have no idea if this is going to get his attention or do anything. This is an idea I had for scaring Bilious back on the plateau, back when we were still on there, so I never got to use it.
To an inebriated troll.
Do I do anything here, or this is just how he reacts? I don't know.
Is there anything else you want to add to your round? This is what it's going to do. I mean, he is at the top of the initiative, so we'll see how he responds to it shortly.
No, it's my action to do this, and it is kind of just a simple little parlor trick, but I was wondering if there's anything, if there's a roll I have to make for this or something.
You can roll a performance check if you like. You're trying to add to this.
I was just mostly doing the spell, so not really. Alright, we'll see how this goes.
The trolls and the ravine's turn now. It is not drunk or anything, but it is having some difficulty deciding because it has this work crew that it's trying to cower and keep working, but he has a stupid partner up there who is tickled and not listening.
I guess from where it's standing, it can't see the animated face of water.
No.
No.
The one in the down in the ravine can't see that.
Can it see us?
No.
No, okay.
Well, yes, we moved toward to see it, so it can see us. Alright. This is what happens.
Alright.
It's sobered up a little bit, but it's still quite smart. It kind of does a swat in the water, not really understanding, takes a step, and it's going to jump into the water.
Okay, this might work.
So it is going to try crossing the river.
Definitely a disadvantage because how drunk it is, I suspect.
Wow. Making both of those. It falls into the water, but it's really tall and very heavy. It has managed to wedge its feet into some of the rocks at the bottom, has a hand on one of it, and it seems to be gradually pulling itself forward, but not very quickly.
Alright. Is it pulling itself towards us?
Oh yeah.
Alright, well that brings us to you, I think.
Yes. I think we're past the uber part of this as far as Jonas is concerned. I think, well, I know enough about trolls and they don't like fire. Actually, what was that? I know. Oh, yeah. Of course, the problem with using fire on trolls is you become their prime enemy number one if you use fire on them because, well, they hate fire. Well, I am going to cast
Also, I think we're both in the detonation range for fireball.
So I'm gonna light the sucker up.
Mm.
What's your armor class?
Trolls have fairly thick hide.
Yes. That will miss. So I'm going to burn a point of luck. Because I don't want to miss. Oh, that's much better. That is 26 to hit.
Alright, that will definitely hit. Wow, you rolled a 19.
Yeah. Better than the 6 I rolled before that.
Alright, roll damage.
Oh, no! Ragor finally let me down. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry. Missed the D8. Didn't help much. 11 points of fire damage.
Alright. Memory serves, trolls is not weak to fire, it just prevents them from generating.
Yes.
Just,
Regenerate on
yeah.
this turn.
So they're not vulnerable to it, it's just that they are vulnerable to it compared to everything else.
Well, his head was fire. I did not like that.
Yes.
But in fact, maintain his foot. You're up.
Alright, well, that kind of, sort of, did not work.
You kind of sort of did, but you rolled really, really well.
Oh! Oh, he's in a good position for this. Alright, hang on, I just need to look up something for a second.
Sure.
Yes. I'd have to reposition, but this is a good idea, I think. Alright, I'm going to move, basically just beside you almost.
Over here.
Just, not on there, but just beside you.
Over here.
Yeah, right there.
Right.
So I assume I have a clear shot at this thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
He's tall. Yes.
Even though he's in the water and a bit hunched over because he has to try and scramble because it is very fast moving water.
Okay.
It's slippery.
So how far is he from that waterfall?
Not far at all.
Not far at all. I'm going to bring up the Ring of the Ram. And I swear at some point I'm going to not just use all 3 charges of this thing at once.
Yeah.
But this is too good of a situation not to do that in.
Do you have any 20 advantages or your
I have a portent.
20?
No, it's an 18.
Good enough.
But with the plus 7 that the ring has to hit, that's a 25. I assume that hits.
You have inspiration for this, by the way, even if it doesn't work.
Even if it doesn't work.
Already?
No, I used it last session.
Get back.
Okay, 60, 10, yeah, I have one of those. Alright, I'll note that down and then I'll... There we go. Little asterisks on my character sheet. Alright, let's see how this rolls. 60, 10, force damage. And then he's pushed 15 feet away. Which I think is the more important thing here, honestly. Okay. Alright. 20, 34 points of force damage. It's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
And he's pushed 15 feet away, I think in a straight line, unfortunately. I just pushed 15 feet away from you. So 5 feet per charge.
So he was here.
Yes,
Jumped into the river.
there.
Trying
And
to cross, but he's only doing half rate because first
Yeah.
off difficult terrain and then blah 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 stuff.
and I tried to position myself and aim so that I was aiming him towards the waterfall, basically.
So you're pushing him, and it's not quite enough to get him over the waterfall, but He's so close. And I'm going to give him disadvantage on his saving throw to maintain
his footing. Yeah.
Well, not so much footing. He's lost back. He just slid him all across the rock. But he could grab a hold of the rocks here, and that's what we're going to try and do. Alright, so he rolled a 2. That's the lowest number.
Okay.
Well, I guess to roll bad eventually.
Yep.
And screaming, he goes over the waterfall.
Which we don't know how far down that is.
I do know how far down that is.
So he's going to take some falling damage into water, admittedly.
Into rocks.
Oh!
I don't have enough D6. The roll was points.
The sad part is this may not kill this troll. They're quite hardy. That's a lot of falling damage, I take it?
I rolled really well with my fireball to do this one. Okay. The troll is on the waterfall. You hear him screaming.
How much damage did he take? Mostly for curiosity.
From the fall?
Yes.
42 points of damage from falling.
He's taken 87 points of damage.
Yep.
Unfortunately, it's a troll. That may not have killed it.
Not have killed it. It doesn't get to regenerate on the top start of its turn because it took fire damage.
Yes, but there's something about trolls and troll regeneration. I remember. You want me to look that up, or just?
Oh, I have all the information.
Okay. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it has some. I'm pretty sure it has to like take fire damage at the start of its turn or something, or it comes back to life.
It is no longer visible to us.
So, I don't think it's a threat to us, which is a good thing.
So, as they're standing there,
And who knows what the other one's going to do.
the other one.
I assume can see us at this point.
Well, no, I can see us before because we moved up to a position where we can see it. So, once you do that, it reciprocates, so you can see us.
I think, yeah, and it's, I just went, so it's next.
Yes. You need to decide what to do. Alright. It has a group of humans in sort of corral,
Mm-hmm.
and it now is badgering and threatening them and moving them. Standing in the middle of the bridge, and they were working here, and then they stopped working to move this,
Mm-hmm.
and they're just cowering down at them. And it is moved around and is basically just shoving and pushing and getting them to go in this direction.
Alright, so that's towards us, but I don't know if they can get up that way.
I'm not sure you can see because there's trees there, but of course. Can you roll a perception test, please?
Sure. 9.
So that's its turn. It's back to come around.
Yes, because I assume the other troll is out of combat now.
Oh, at least.
Yeah.
The question is, what are we going to do?
Alright. Well, I can't just Misty Step across this river. I could jump into the river and then Misty Step across. if I get at least 15 feet.
The question is, how attached are we to rescuing these
Complete strangers.
5 humans down there? Which are basically going to be either slaves to the trolls, or trolls, or not.
Well, we figured out where that bridge went. Alright, well.
You talking about this bridge?
Yes, the bridge they are making.
Yeah. Where does it go? Crosses the river.
Yeah, so. That might be far enough down the chasm, though, that they can't get up to us. Or maybe they can.
I don't know.
We don't know, that's the problem. Well, it's your turn at the moment, so what do you want to do? You're the good aligned character. We could save these people.
Well, I'm not going to go doing this all by myself.
No, but you are definitely the one active at the moment, and I'm going to have to decide based on what you're going to do.
Well, strategically, the best thing to do for us would be to get across this river.
Yes, I suspect so.
If things go south, we can continue.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I have no way of crossing this river. I mean, I don't Misty Step
At all?
at all.
No.
And the spells I have prepared,
Does not fly, I take it.
no, not fly. Never considered that one.
Well, I could try freezing sections of the water of this river for us to stand on. 5-foot cube of ice. I don't know if that's going to just float in the water or not, though, unfortunately.
The water is difficult enough that a troll was having a great deal of difficulty with their string.
Quite high.
And I don't think it's not 20, but
Yeah.
as 18 strength, it was having a great deal of difficulty crossing.
Yeah, so I don't know how deep the water is, because it was able to stand, so I don't know if the ice will freeze to the bottom and stay affixed there, or just float like an iceberg.
You always try.
I could, but then it's my turn. We're still still in initiative.
If the only secure way I see of getting across this is that bridge down there.
Yes, but we don't know where that goes.
Well, maybe not. Aside from the fact it goes to a troll.
Yes, it goes to a troll. That's already not a very good...
Yeah.
Alright, well, we have approximately, 6 seconds to think of this through. And, you're up, so... Sorry?
Standing here talking to you indecisively and just reverse my turn.
Okay, so... Oh, good. The decision now passes to me. Alright. Alright, Frost Breath freezes non-magical liquid, which this water definitely is, in its 30-foot cone. But then we're just back to the other problem I had with shaped water. And I know the cone probably isn't... 30 feet might reach the bottom, but I don't know how the cone isn't going to affix to it, probably. And then we just have a big chunk of ice in the river, which is going to be pushed downstream very quickly, I imagine. Heading for a waterfall. So that doesn't help very much.
I assume that wall, a number of dexterity saving throws on difficult terrain for me, not so much for you.
Not for me, but still not a very good plan. The best plan I probably have is to jump in the water, hope I get at least 15 feet with my movement, and it's very fast water, you said, in the Misty Step, but that's... That is already not a very good idea. Unfortunately, I unprepared enhanceability.
I have enhanceability.
Jumping is... I can't remember. It's strength or dexterity. D&D jump distance. What is
In
it?
this case, it would be dexterity.
Okay, it would be dexterity.
Because you need to place it really quite carefully when you jump.
Okay, well, advantage would help on that, and I have better modifiers. So, we could try that, except your turn's already gone by, so you can't cast it on me. I'd have to wait. I have to hold my action to jump, and then I can't hold my bonus action, so that doesn't work either. I have to wait a turn, basically, if we're going to do this. Or I just jump now and try and Misty Step across in midair.
I think 6 seconds is prudent.
Okay, I'll just wait around then. Let's see what this troll does.
You hear...
Oh yeah, he's out of visual range.
Yeah, roll a perception check. Maybe you can't hear over the roaring water.
14?
You're not entirely sure, but you kind of hear the sound of stone grating on stone.
That could mean anything, unfortunately.
You do see one thing with that, though.
What?
You see the body of the troll floating down the river. It's in the water.
Dead or moving?
From this distance, it is moving. It's not moving much.
Alright, and from this distance, it is a moot point. It's in the river heading towards that chasm.
So it's in the chasm.
Okay. Which is rather far down,
Yes.
if I remember correctly. So
He's dead.
out of our... not our problem at this point, I don't think. Okay. So I'm just going to take it out of the combat initiative order. Just for simplicity's sake, then. Okay. So let me come back to you.
Yeah. Would you like enhanced ability?
If that's what we're down to, it still isn't a good plan. Well, you wanted to, did you want to save you wanted to save these people, didn't you? Would you want to get across to do that?
I'd rather be on this side
Yeah.
because it may go wrong for us. I would like to get away.
Okay. So you're casting enhance ability on me then?
I'm not going to die for strangers. I am going to try and help you do this.
Okay.
Cast Grace.
Okay. So I have advantage on dexterity checks, and I don't take falling damage within like 20 feet of falling. Okay.
100 people. 100 foot fall.
Is not going to help.
Hold on a sec. Give me a second here. Let's see if I have it. I have Feather Fall prepared on my ring.
That's good, because I do not have it prepared yet today.
Yeah.
It is usually in your prepared spell list because it's transmutation. Because you have your stone. Oh, you have your stone! That can increase your movement speed. I don't know if that helps with jumping. Anyway. Okay.
I can't do 45 feet even if I put on Expedition Retreat.
No. Alright. So, our plan is for me to jump as far as I can with my middling dexterity. Alright, so...
It is going to involve rolling dexterity check.
with advantage.
The DC is not high, so you've rolled that before.
I do have a portent left, do I? Unfortunately, see, I've rolled what I consider to be the worst possible portent, which is 10. You see, and an 18, and I've used the 18, so 10 bumps it up to an 11. I suppose technically I have to roll above that if I want to. I'm just going to roll because I don't think the 10 is going to help.
And I can't give you my luck.
No. Alright, let's hope I roll higher than that. On at least one of these, because I have advantage. Natural 20.
Not a problem.
And an 11, so 21 total.
Yeah.
So I jump, I assume I don't make it all the way across, just because it's more than my movement. No. But I make it,
Looks like a gazelle leaping through the air.
and once I calculate I'm in the distance the 30 feet across to the other side, I will cast Misty Step as my bonus action. I assume with a 20 I can do that in midair. Just to make it, just for flavor.
Not a problem.
Alright, so I Misty Step across the other side.
Make it look so good.
Alright. So, I'm on the other side now. I'll turn around. I assume that... Was it my action to do that, or is it just my movement, out of curiosity? It was a lot. So I understand it's my action.
I think there's enough going in here that we'll just say it's you're...
Okay. Do I see the troll and the people from the side I'm on now?
So you're over here now.
Yes, I'm basically... I assume just on the... near the edge of the river.
Yeah. So... this wall here is a little high.
Yeah.
So you don't really have a good angle. You don't really have any movement left either. So you're pretty much stuck here for the moment.
Okay, well, that's my turn. That went incredibly well.
Yeah. So you're across.
Yep.
I'm going to get a rope out. And I'm going to try throwing the rope to you so that you can pull me across.
Oh, we're relying on my strength. Oh, that's good. This is going to go badly.
You just tie the rope to yourself and just walk back. Here's the throw!
I can try tying it to one of the carts.
True. Not without throw.
Oh, no. Are we down another rope?
Oh no, I hang on to the other end.
Okay.
I'm currently reeling it back in.
So it wasn't a 1.
It wasn't a one. I'm
Okay.
going to reel it back in, and on the next turn I'll try again.
Okay.
You can, if you want, at this point, move to the other vantage point, so you can see the different.
Yes, also, there's a cart there just visible, I think, at the bottom of the screen where the lumber is. I'm going to move over to there. Hopefully that means when you throw me the rope, I can tie it to that cart.
You'll have to stay by the river for me to throw, because it's already a 45-foot throw.
Okay, I'll stay near there, but I'm going to move over just to that section, just to get a better look and be able to move over and tie it to that cart.
Only a 50-foot rope.
Okay. You're relying on my strength, which is not going to go well.
Could be worse.
I don't see how, but okay.
Alright,
well, for my action, I'm going to try and find out what... I'm going to look over there and get a good view of what's going on.
Alright. Roll perception.
Oh, 22.
Okay, so you actually get a good view this time. Managed to position yourself well. You see the troll finishing moving a really large stone in front of something. Like that. Somewhere here, it's hard to tell because there's a lot of cover, and it is still fairly down, but it's finished moving. It looks like it covered something up,
Okay.
and now it's starting to climb this wall.
Oh, I see. The troll's starting to climb up, I think. I'll say to you. If I can shout that over the roar of the waterfall.
Yep, you can.
Okay.
You're using your full action to do all that.
Yeah.
I think I better really roll well here.
You might be in trouble because I'm on this side now.
Yeah. I'm not.
You can try casting Cat's Grace on yourself. I don't think it's going to hurt. Yeah, it's not going to help, unfortunately. It's still not going to let you jump 40 feet.
I could. What's the range of this? The other
Range? What do you mean?
range?
I think it's touch. One second, it's in my list of spells and just scrolling down to it. Yeah, it's touch.
Oh, that means I can't give you the full strength or whatever it is.
No, you cannot. And I don't have it prepared. So at the moment, I have Cat's Grace or nothing. You can cast it.
Alright.
Okay.
I'm going to
Hopefully throw the...
hopefully roll up here.
Well, I'm going to be really good at catching it at the moment, I think.
Oh, no.
No?
Nothing. No, I'm not getting above 10 here. So I'm reeling the rope back in, and while you're standing there waiting for that to happen, you see the troll climbing on its turn to the cliff.
Okay. Do I still...
It's about 100 feet, so and it does seem to have some handholds, but it is not making it this round.
Okay, so I can still see it? Alright. It's troll. I don't have any fire spells.
It's also that you have to move down this way to be able to shoot it because it is 100 feet down when I was only 50 feet down.
Yeah. So outside the range of most of my spells.
Yeah.
Alright. It's making its way up. I think you might want to... You want to throw better.
Yeah. I kind of think I might too. Alright, so back to the top of the round, which is me. Alright, I finally managed to throw the rope across.
I honestly was considering just using Frost Breath to freeze the water if you didn't make it this time, and have you jump. Because
Alright, I throw the rope to you. Let's see if you can catch it.
I still have Cat's Grace, so I have advantage. Okay, 14?
That's with your modifiers?
13 plus 1, 14, yes.
Well, it's a bit... I did set the DC at relatively low, so that's fine.
Okay.
So
we are now holding both ends of a rope. A 50-foot rope across presumably what is a 40-foot gap, which means we're basically holding the rope taut.
yeah. So
Someone has to tie some end to this to something.
there is not enough rope to tie.
Well, we can't both, so I'm just pulling you across as you go through the water.
I am going to try and keep my footing, and you are going to try and hang onto the rope, pulling it in as you go until either lose my footing or make it across. This is a high DC.
This is next to impossible, I think. Alright. So are you going to attempt to move across now, or is this your turn?
Yep. I can.
Oh, I'm positive I think you have inspiration from one of the last sessions. I know I have. You just gave it to me.
Yep.
But I think you have it too.
Yeah, I have it marked down here.
Yeah. I think we should use these here.
Yeah, so the first little bit is fine because it's blocked by the...
Yeah, this is almost still water.
Yeah. And then when I hit here, then I'll have to roll.
You're also moving, you also don't have a swim speed, so you're moving at half movement.
I am going to be... It's going to be tough.
Yeah, this is going...
Alright. So, I need you to roll strength.
Yep. Alright.
Use your...
I am going to use the inspiration to get advantage. I'm probably going to regret this anyway. With my strength. Okay, that's a natural 20. -1. But still a natural 20.
Actually, it's a nat 20, that's all there is to it.
But it's still a natural 20, so that still succeeds.
So you have a firm grip on this.
For this round. So how far do you make it across?
Well, unfortunately, I lose my footing. And this is now whether or not I hang onto the rope.
This could all have been... That could have been the pointless natural 20, unfortunately.
Oh! 19!
Okay, so you hang onto the rope, fortunately.
And you can pull me half your feet right across.
15. So I'm adding 15 feet across.
Yep. So I am now... I started here.
Yeah.
Put 5 feet in.
Then you stepped out.
You're gonna pull me... I stepped out, lost my footing, slipped down a little bit, and you backed up. So I am actually just relatively close to this side.
Yeah.
All I have to do is make one more strength save to hang on.
And I just have to hang on to the rope. Okay, without advantage this time.
Yes. Now, hold on, we're going to that.
The troll.
Troll is now made it to the top of the wall. It's now right here.
Well, it's probably a good thing you're not on that side anymore.
All it takes now is for me to hang on, and for you to hang on.
Okay, I'm just going to tell you now, in addition to the natural 20, I rolled a 16, which means I had 2 really good rolls on that last one.
Oh, don't jinx it, though. What'd you roll?
Well, on the opposite end of the spectrum, I rolled a natural 1, -1 for 0.
So you let go.
Yeah.
Which is fine, because I rolled a 3 and let go as well.
Oh no! So I presume I lose my footing, fall backwards, and let go of the rope at the same time as you let go, and
Yeah.
that means you're going over. I think.
That means I'm going over the waterfall.
Well, this is going to be interesting. How in the world are we getting you back up here?
Well, for starters, I am going to cast Featherball from my ring so I don't die.
On reaction, yep.
There it is. Cast that. I'm going to float down into the water.
Yep. 60 feet around.
Yeah, I'm going to...
So you're not actually going to reach bottom yet.
That's fine. I can cast it halfway down or whatever. It's not really that important. Alright, so now... The troll.
So you're in the ravine that he just got out of, and I'm on the other side of the bridge.
Yeah. So the troll now is crashing through this brush, heading this way.
And we're not there.
It can...
I think it's about comparable to humans. Humanoids?
60 feet. No, that's their dark vision. Never mind.
No.
Um,
It's not 60 feet.
it's not 60 feet. Yeah, actually, it isn't any faster.
No, I think it's about the same speed.
It's going to dash anyway.
Yeah, so it does get 60 feet.
It's going to get roughly here.
At which point, you'll probably be able to see that we're not there anymore.
So that's its full turn. And we go back to the top of the round, which is me landing in the water.
So you land in the water.
Yep. Fortunately, because of the feather ball, I do not take damage.
No. Featherfall does end at that point.
I am going to try and swim properly.
Well, you no longer have to worry about a waterfall, at least, so I assume the current is not as strong.
Oh, it's still quite strong, but at least I don't have any danger.
Mhm.
So I let the river carry me down,
Mhm.
and very quickly I end up heading it, steering myself this way. I rolled really well. Swimming for my life here, I'm going to aim for this rock.
Do you make it there?
I will at the end of my turn, because the river is basically rushing me that way.
Okay.
Your turn.
My turn. So I know where the troll is, roughly.
Yes, the troll is roughly really good.
Alright. Okay.
Oh, by the way, that rope's gone.
Yeah, we go through a lot of ropes. I think we're out of rope, by the way.
I have a patch left, I think.
Yes, but I think you and I are both out of our ropes at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, I am going to... Yeah, I am going to look in the direction and point my staff in the direction where the troll is.
Yep, you can see it.
Yeah. And basically, by the centering it on the road, I am going to cast Fog Cloud
Yep.
at second level. Yes, so at that range, so at that level, it's a 40-foot radius sphere, so it's the same radius as Fireball. So I assume that definitely gets the troll.
You basically are
Yeah.
encompassing.
Yeah, all that. Okay, so I'm going to encompass all that, and I'm concentrating on that for the moment. I can concentrate up to for 1 hour. And it's a heavily obscured area.
What's the visibility range?
Sphere of fog. The sphere spreads around corners, and it was heavily obscured. So heavily obscured is like 5 feet in front of you.
You may have to roll a saving throw and stumble near the river.
Yes, that is part of my plan. And at the very least, it can't just throw things at us without having disadvantage. And I'm hoping to provide you, and maybe the workers there, some cover. Because they're out, I know they're outside, but he's blind at the moment, for all intents and purposes. And I'm going to try and move just along the ledge, just along the tree line here in the bush.
Here?
Yeah, just towards where you are with my movement. I can only move 30 feet, so I'll move closer.
Yep.
And that's my turn.
That was a good turn.
Yep.
Alright.
Right.
So, I am going to spend my turn getting out of the water.
Okay. And I'm concentrating on fog cloud at the moment.
I'm going to climb up here on the rocks.
Oh. Are you still concentrating on Cat's Grace, or is that gone?
I didn't take any damage.
No. And Featherfall is not concentration. I don't think.
I am just going to roll with advantage for the concentration because I could have just, from the simple fact of being in the water, just,
Yeah.
not maintained it. No problem.
Yeah. Because the base DC is 10. Alright.
Some serious pluses involved, so yeah.
So you're concentrating on that, but I still have that for a little bit.
Yep, for a moment until something else needs to be done.
Okay.
Alright,
So you've made it to the rock there now?
I am right here.
Is there any way for you to get up on this side? I can't really tell from where I am.
So you're here.
Oh, I was able to make it that far?
30 feet, right?
Yeah, so I was right in front of those logs before. Right about there.
So you're here.
So I'm there. So I should have at least a view.
You can see me, but you can't really see in this space because it does sort of curve a little bit.
Okay.
And then you can't see the troll.
Nope.
Troll. Do a perception check to see if it can hear overall now. So I'm going to do this at disadvantage with the roar and everything. Alright, so now it's going to hit this way. So I'm going to give it a chance to see that.
Yeah, still disadvantage, I'm afraid. Well, I'm not, because...
Alright, so we need the dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, I think my plan worked.
Roll an 8 versus the DC, so now it needs a strength saving throw.
This is... Its turn has become very complicated all of a sudden.
And then I rolled a 3. 3 plus 4 is 7.
Okay.
And you hear a roar as the troll goes.
Over the waterfall, at which point it's probably going to leave the radius of my fog cloud.
And so it stumbled for all you can see. You heard a splash.
Yeah.
You heard we'll call it cursing in Polish. Then you heard something. I'm not sure. And a scream as you saw the troll emerge from the fog cloud and crash down.
Okay.
Oh, it's 10d6 damage on that troll.
Best use of fog cloud yet, I think.
It's very much to complain about that. That's for sure.
Also, I'm just pointing out, this is now 2 trolls I've used magic to send over this waterfall.
Yeah. Wow, that is horrible. The troll man has taken 26 points of damage.
That is low.
Oh, sorry. You're lucky.
Oh. Yeah. Not 2 12s.
5 points of damage.
Oh. Okay. But the important thing is... But the important thing is, both of them have now gone over that waterfall, which...
That's all that, right?
yeah. Oh, I suppose you are technically down there. It could possibly grab on to the... Alright.
So the troll's now in the water.
Yeah.
And he's stuck down
Alright.
there.
As soon as I see it down there, I'm going to stop concentrating on fog cloud, so that will vanish, because I can do that at any time. So the fog will dissipate.
So we go back to the top of the round.
Yes.
And now I have...
Oh yeah, did I see the workforce that was down there? No?
Yell up to you that there's a cave that's now a rock leaning up against it.
Okay, so that was the stone moving on stone. Okay.
And they're in there. assume. I have prepared on my ring levitate.
Are you going to try and levitate the rock?
Well, I could probably, I mean, it's heavy rock, I'm sure, but I could take 500 pounds of weight off of it, and then I might be able to move it or wedge it off.
Okay.
500 pounds is an awful lot.
Yes, I don't know how much a boulder like that would weigh, so...
It's not a boulder, it's more like a slab leaning up against it. If I take 500 pounds off, I might be able to lever it out. The problem is, it's not a prepared spell. This is a slot on my ring, so I only can do this once.
Yes, but it's a concentration spell.
True, but I can either cast levitate on myself,
Oh.
levitate here, or I cast levitate on the rock and try and rescue these guys. That is the dilemma.
That is the dilemma. Which I cannot help you with.
Alright, so you see me cross this log, and I'm going to cast levitate on that massive chunk of stone.
Okay.
Does not open the air, because it does weigh more than
500 pounds. But it's lighter to move, apparently.
apparently, according to magic. So I'm going to try and use my staff to lever it off the wall.
This might break your staff. So I assume it's a strength check, because...
Yep. Which I rolled a 1 on.
A natural 1?
Natural 1. This is where the plan really sucks.
I think you just broke your staff. You're the DM, it's up to you.
I don't like breaking weapons. But
something bad is going to happen.
something bad is going to happen. That bad thing, I think, is going to be a troll. Because the troll is going to, in one round, going to try and swim to where I was. That's the easiest part to get up. So it's going to try and swim there. So that's a dexterity move for a hit. Its dexterity is +1. Roll an 8, so it can't get there. But it is going to just go down the current, which is the
Also, at the start of its turn, it does regenerate, doesn't it?
yeah, it regains 10 hit points. And it does not get hit with fire.
No.
So it is going to try and grab the other side of this bridge as it goes by.
Oh, this could go so many bad ways. So many different ways this could go wrong.
Fortunately, it rolled an 8. So it did not manage to grab the bridge and is now being carried further down. Oh, sorry.
Further downstream, okay?
So it's going further downstream, but it still will have a chance to get ashore here. So,
We're not out of the woods yet.
no. Gonna go back to the top of the round.
Which is... Oh, I didn't get to do anything.
Oh, you want to do something?
I was thinking about what I could do. That's the problem. What's the troll would have been in my range at some point. Range of 120 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at some point,
Yeah.
no, actually no, because you're on the wrong side of the river. It was on the other side. It would have been further than 120 feet away from you at all times.
Okay, then I can't really do anything. That's the problem. Yeah,
You can
so
move further down. You can move further in this direction if you want.
I would have, but I still don't know if I can... I'd move close as I can to the edge without being in danger of falling off.
Okay. Once you get to under and around this tree area here, you'll also notice quite easily you can see the footholds and handholds that go up the side of this. And you also see now that there's a similar set here.
Oh, good, so this thing can get up. Is it within my range? I don't know, because we're doing the...
It's not that very
Okay.
is going to try his turn to rectify that, but for the moment...
But we go to you first.
I'm going to try one more time to move this rock, and I'm going to yell at the individuals on the other side to push.
Okay. Are they going to assist? They'll assist you, maybe.
They're going to assist. Should have done this the first time.
Yeah.
Well, that's much better. So between the two of us, the rock falls over.
Is that towards you? Because it's not... Yeah, levitate... Well, it's... Yeah, okay.
It's still light, but it would really hurt.
Yeah.
And I roll a 1.
Reroll it! Reroll that! Reroll that!
I'm going to use a luck point. I do not want to fall in the river.
I could have given you a portent, but the best I can give you is a 10, unfortunately, and you already rolled. So I can do it.
Well, now I have a 2.
Do you have any luck remaining?
I have 1 luck point left.
Use it! You do not want to fail this.
No.
And do not roll a 3.
Oh, there we go. Got a 19 plus 2. We're at a 21 now.
There we go.
Alright. Burn through all my inspiration and luck, freeing these buggers. So the rock comes, basically it just, leaning here, it just falls flat against this log. And now we have 5 humans, and, well, humanoids. We have
And you.
And me. And I'm yelling at them, cross the bridge, climb the cliff.
On this side, you mean? Towards me?
This side.
Oh, that side, okay.
No, this side. This side.
Okay, the side I am on, yes.
Actually, you can tell them, climb the cliff, climb whatever side you want. I'm going to go this way. So it's basically what I'm going to tell them, because
Yeah.
there's going to be a troll coming shortly.
Alright, that's what you can do.
That's what I'm doing, and I'm going to use my movement to head across. Now the troll, which is...
That's my turn first.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Before he leaves the map.
The problem is if I hold a... Okay, no, I'm going to hold a spell. I'm going to ready... I have all my 3rd level spell slots. I'm going to ready a 3rd level magic missile. And the trigger for releasing this is at any point as if that troll enters the 120-foot range of the spell. I'm going to unleash all 5 bolts at him.
Alright. This is to see if he can swim to shore and head back towards this. That's what he's going to do.
If he can, he'll probably enter my spell's range.
If he succeeds,
Yeah.
he will be within range.
He also heals 10 hit points.
Yeah, he's only down 18 at the moment. Oh, sorry, 15.
15, yeah.
Alright. One last chance for the troll.
Yep. I'm holding my spell, just waiting.
He rolled a 3. He is heading down the river.
Alright. Watching that and seeing that my spell is not going to get triggered, the spell slot is spent and wasted. That's my... You see my coming...
I'm going to decide, I'm going to roll randomly. There are 5 of these guys. I'm going to see how many are coming my way and how many are going up the other way. 1 is coming with me, the rest are climbing up the other side because it's closer.
Okay.
So, I'm going to roll to see if I can make it up and split.
Oh. And you've stopped concentrating on Cat's Grace, so you had to concentrate on Levitate.
Alright, I make it to the top of the cliff. That's the good news. The bad news is, these guys are so weak and abused that they're having a hard time climbing up. Their fingers aren't strong enough. They haven't made any progress in climbing up this cliff. So I'm gonna... One sec. I know I have a patch left on this cloak. That should have a rope on it. And the poles.
Alright.
Pull that out.
Mm-hmm.
It's only a 50-foot rope. It's 100 feet down.
It's not going to be much use, is it?
So there's nothing as a patch. I didn't think that through.
You can, it's perfectly fine if you want to take it back.
Excuse me. Short of going back down there and helping them.
Or going back down there and casting enhanced ability on them.
Yeah.
One of them.
Oh, one of them.
Yes.
Is it bad or not? Cheering them on, mostly.
I cannot assist much more than you can, unfortunately.
Well, I'm going to roll for the troll. See if he actually makes it to shore. Rolls a 2.
Okay. I think he's
He is out of combat. He's
yeah.
down river.
I think we're out of combat now.
Yeah.
I feel confident enough in saying that.
Alright, so I'm not going to bother rolling for each of these guys because
There's no time crunch now. They can probably make it up here in a relatively short time.
they can make it up if they think they're fine.
Yes. So does that one person want to switch sides and go with the rest of his friends, or is he coming up with us?
They're not friends. They're various drovers.
Oh yeah, all the carts and stuff.
These carts, part of them were the construction crew.
Yeah.
They were here to rebuild the bridge.
Which the troll kind of did have them do.
Yes, but not for them, but for, they were just basically food. Some of these are supply wagons. They were bringing them to Bird's Run. They were going to sell their goods.
Yeah.
Trolls have ransacked all that. Most of the crew has been eaten. The 5 that are left, well, they're just running for the hills. They're heading to, the ones on that side are going to head to Bird's Run. The gentleman on this side is going to head back.
Somewhere.
Somewhere.
Alright, well, we can't exactly give them much help, unfortunately.
No. So, we're on the right side of the river, and unless you want to climb back down into the ravine to see if the troll has any other stuff besides...
Well, we can have your owl fly down there and check for us before we do that.
What?
Because... Or I can cast clairvoyance, but the owl is cheaper.
The owl is cheaper? Is that what you said?
Yes, it doesn't cost us a spell slot.
Owl flies down, and there is indeed a box, like a treasure chest kind of style, like a just chest.
Yeah.
It's closed.
Do you feel like climbing back down there again?
I'm going to have my owl fly down the river and see if the troll is managing to actually get out.
That is a good thing to check, which is one of the reasons I didn't want to take 10 minutes to cast clairvoyance.
Natural 20 on this, so yes, my owl will know the answer. Let's find out what the answer
But
is.
what is the answer?
I'm going to find it.
A lot of rolls.
Alright,
How many was that? 4 or 5?
6.
6?
Took it 6 rounds to eventually make it to the shore. Now I'm going to roll odds or evens which side it's on. It did manage to actually get out of the river on our side. It now has to make its way back. It is going to probably take it a while. But do we really want to climb down into this and possibly risk? It's a long way down the river.
Yeah.
It's going to take it, 20 minutes, half hour maybe to get back here.
We could, but I don't really... it could get back here
Yeah.
and trap us in that cave, which is not a good situation. which is the worst case scenario I can think of, really.
Yep.
2, I'm not entirely sure I want to fight a troll to begin with. We've managed to... and... it's just going to be... The chest is either going to be something that was taken from this caravan of construction workers or merchants, or just other things that the trolls have basically salvaged from... Yeah.
It could be money, it could be gems.
Yes, it could be money, it could be gems, it could be it could be a handful of elven swords from some ancient kingdom, for all we know, but...
Or a dagger.
Mm-hmm.
Letter opener.
Yeah, but we can actually use that. So, short of casting Locate Object Sting, I don't think it's really worth it. There's a lot of risk involved here, and most of the risk isn't even the troll, it's this river.
Yes.
All it would take is us losing our balance and slipping into the river, and that sets us back days.
Oh, actually, it would be lethal at this point, possibly,
Yeah.
because I do not have Featherfall or Levitate anymore.
I do not think this is worth the risk.
And I have no luck. I've burned through all that.
And I have 1 portent, and it's a 10.
And I have 1 second level spell slot, so I give one of us Cat's Grace. And that's about it.
You have 3rd level spell slots, it does scale.
Oh, that's true, I can do that. So I can give us both Cat's Grace.
I still do not think it's worth it. We have money.
Yeah, besides the possibility of something magical, there's no real point in doing it.
This is one of those times when we have to look at a situation and realize the risk is not worth the potential reward. There's too many hazards between us and this, and it's basic. And it's mostly just the environment at this point.
Yeah. Well, you are active, so you decide for us to head away?
I think we should continue on our road down the way we are heading, away from this river and the troll.
Alright, so we are fairly late in the day at this point. This actually all started at relatively late in the day. We're only going to travel maybe in like another hour anyway.
That's the 8-hour mark? I might want to push a bit further. We haven't ever done this, but I want to put a couple of more hours. I want to probably put an hour or 2 more distance between us and this troll, potentially.
Okay, that's going to require a Constitution saving throw to see if you get a point of exhaustion.
Yes.
And also, we'll be doing our camp setup in the dark.
Okay. So, first the Constitution saving throw for both of us. Alright, I have +4 to this, so... total of 20.
Well, I have proficiency in Constitution saving throws now.
Oh yeah, you set your stone to that.
Yep. So, I have
+7.
+7 to that, so 21.
Yeah. Alright, so we both managed to... we're in better shape than we thought we were after all that time in civilization.
Apparently. Doesn't seem to have softened us too much. So now, we're going to try and set up camp.
In the dark, 2 hours further than I would have been, anyway.
Yep.
Alright.
Roll a survival check at disadvantage, please.
But with your assistance.
So just
So just straight roll. Okay. 17.
Oh, wow. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
We do manage to find a nice little spot.
I have good wisdom, so even though I don't have proficiency, that's still nice.
So yeah, we find a really good spot.
Alright.
How do you want to do camp tonight?
Definitely with the alarm, definitely with the dome, and we're definitely setting up a watch. And we're also marking off another day's worth of food. Because we have a potentially angry troll maybe chasing after us, for all I know.
So this is 3 days worth of food gone.
Yep. Oh, and it's my turn for watch first, so. But we're going to do the full routine. I'm going to ward the area with alarm. You're going to do the hut.
Are we cooking supper?
Yeah, we can gather more kindling and use prestidigitation to give us a bit of a fire.
Alright.
Okay. So nothing. So
The hut is set up.
the alarm is set up, and I'm taking first watch this time. With Alice out, I'm going to. Oh, I'm probably going to do some more transcribing, so I can get another 4 hours off. Or is it less because?
Actually, considering the
Oh.
situation,
Yeah.
because we pushed ourselves, I don't think you're going to be able to do any proper transcribing today.
Okay.
Because we did use up 2 hours
Right.
of the night anyway.
But with Alice's assistance, I'll watch.
Alright, so roll your perception check.
Yeah. With my familiar assistance, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
If you want to do it set based, you can have advantage.
Well, it's only one. It's only advantage once. 18 is the total.
You are tired,
I am tired.
but you're full and hearty,
Yeah.
and the evening goes by. Or your part of the watch goes by.
Yep. And I wake you, and then I go to a much needed rest.
So I wake up and roll. I have not quite woken up yet. Alright. The evening comes to an end. The sun rises. The hut vanishes. And the world is all kind of chilly.
Okay.
Is zero. One thing about being in the hut is it keeps us at a nice, comfortable, even temperature.
True.
So whenever the hut goes away, we get, like a 20-degree drop instantly. So
But we do wake up.
when we wake up, the troll hunts us down. I rolled 6 times for it to manage to track back to us because of the smell of the campfire, the cooked food, and it never rolled above 10 once.
Okay.
It could not find us, even though it wanted to.
All right then.
And that is the end of my scenario.
All right then. So, bit shorter than we're used to, but that's fine. Yeah, wilderness scenarios can be hard to plan out that way, unfortunately.
Well, the troll would have been quite a battle.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I was able to come up with 2 creative solutions to get them to both fall in the river.
Yeah, it worked out very well.
Yeah.
And then the troll just couldn't roll at all. It was just absolutely impossible for it to get back out of the water for so long. It was so far downstream. And then it couldn't find us again, even though it was trying to track us down.
Okay.
Because if it had found us, then we would have been into a full battle.
All right then. Yeah. Technically, I was considering if we had any way of destroying that bridge, but I don't think we did. Not without.
It weighs too much
Yeah.
to levitate.
Fireball wouldn't have probably done much either. Magic missile wouldn't have done much. The ring was probably the best bet for that, but I already used it.
And even still, I think it was just way too heavy to move.
Well, I was actually thinking of destroying it because the ring can actually destroy objects.
Oh, okay. But no.
No, but I already used it.
Yeah. There was much better use for it. Yeah, that troll we killed.
Okay. 1 troll dead.
One troll dead. One really angry troll. But he couldn't find us at all.
All right then.
That is it.
That's it then. Thank you for watching, everyone. Please remember to like and subscribe, and please join us here again next time as we continue our journeys along the south road from Vern's Run into the wilderness to wherever our adventures will take us next. Goodbye, everyone.